excuse me for a moment while I get everything set up real quick. In just about a minute, we will have a moment of silence. A true racing legend who unfortunately passed away not too long ago. His name is John Surtees. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. John Surtees, a British racing legend who is the only man to win in MotoGP and Formula One, a four-time champion in MotoGP and a one-time world champion in Formula One racing. True racing legend in his own art. So a minute before qualifying, we will have a moment of silence for John Surtees. I apologize. My mic sounds distant. Fortunately, my other one broke, so I should be getting a replacement one very soon. So I apologize for any background noises, because I won't be able to mute this mic and turn it on and off. So fair warning for all. Again, trying to get everything set up on my end. And so let's have a moment of silence for a true racing legend, John Surtees. that is your moment of silence as qualifying is just about to get underway. Just about a little under 20 minutes left. Let's take a look at the weather conditions for qualifying. Looks like sunny skies at the Malaysian Grand Prix. At the Malaysian Grand Prix. Vortex danger. Thanks for joining us tonight. So welcome everyone from all around the world to PSGL Formula 6 Round 8 at the Malaysian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the weather. Ooh, we're expecting some rain for race time. So get some rain here. This is one of the most technical tracks on the circuit just by looking at the track map to your left. Absolutely unreal. So pretty much is you have two long straightaways, those are your two DRS zones, and then that first chicane, it's a doozy. It's long and windy, and especially on wet track conditions, it's gonna be a tough one. And coming around this long right-hander onto a short 90-degree turn. As we're following that black dot, we want to go around, and it's just one of those tracks. Very, very difficult to master, but if you know what you're doing, it's very fun. So we have another newcomer today, Banana Josh, in the McLaren Honda tonight. So we welcome you aboard. Big announcement, next season Formula 5 and Formula 6 will be merging together, and we'll just be taking that as kind of like the stepping stool of beginners and rookies and whatnot to competitive Formula 1 racing. The reason being is too many people will be moved around. Too many people will be moved around next season, and numbers will be low, so we're just going to combine the two. So there you go. If you want to join, you can come follow, or you can come join for free at why am I slurring over my words? At PlayStationGL.com. Just register, it is free, and then sign on up. And Banana Josh is lagging rather bad, so I need to probably tell the rest of the crew. Give everyone a quick warning about Banana Josh. Here we go, onto the podium. He came last week at Singapore. He unfortunately crashed out. It's a tough circuit last week. I raced in it. It was lots and lots of fun. I think it came in 6th or 7th, something like that. Finished the top 10. I was happy with it. But unfortunately, he did not finish. He was looking strong all race, looking to go 2 in a row. Yeah, looks like he was trying to go 2 in a row, but unfortunately was unable to do so. So it looks like he is looking to get some redemption. Then we have Ranger Trevette. He is currently P4 in points. He did not start last week. He's P4 in points. And here we have Tyler Neo. He's been consistent for quite some time. Very, very consistent for quite some time. But he's actually down in P14. Well, he's been consistently running up in the front, and then just something that ends up happening towards the end or in the middle and just gets sent back. So very unfortunate for that. Moving back on down, Uevolve 39. Looks like he's been with us since last week, so welcome Uevolve. There's Deo 2K8. He's currently in P6. and he's finished all but one of his races, so good for him, at least he's finishing. The referee Hun, he's currently in P12. He only has one podium this season. He's got a total of 12 points, and he's in 12th position in the Williams. Then your current points leader, Mr. Stem, by 20 points. So he'll have a lot of ground to catch up on. He won last week at Singapore, and he won his first PSGL race at the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa. There's U-Ball going off. There's Car World, who took a step down for me to race last week. And he didn't start racing until Italy, and he came in second, so good on him. Hopefully you can continue his luck. There's Kalen X. He's in P7. He's been close finishing on the podium, but just missing out on it. We have Levi. How many drivers do we have? We have 17 drivers today, so we have quite a bit of traffic on. And with the rain out there, it's very well possible that we can see a couple of safety cars in the early running of this race. Let's take a look at the timing right now. Onto the podium, your current pole sitter with a 1:35.04. Ranger Trevette with a 1:35.98. Then we're now to the 136s with Lars Gaming with a 1:36.26. Banana Josh with a 1:36.45. Ash Best with a 1:36.64. Mr. Stim with a 1:36.71. You Evolve with a 1:36.76. LFC for Life with a 1:37.007. Hideo with a 1:37.240, and the rest of the people have yet to set a time. Or people are currently out there on their flying lap. Excuse me one second while I send everyone another quick message. Sorry about that. Or if you're driving, if you are currently listening to this, if you're staying out longer on tires and they're almost gone, but if you have someone who's completely faster than you with fresher tires, move out of the way, because you're running on a different strategy than they are. You're not even holding yourself up, but you're holding them up as well, and it just can make for one big mess. So please, please, please remember to do that. Move out of the way. And it looks like Mr. Stim has jumped on up to P3. He was P2 not too long ago until Car World took it away from him. But the fact that he's running on mediums with a 135, it's impressive, but it's not going to matter because it will be raining. We even have indications of heavy rain, so it's going to be a full-on rain race. Actually right on board with Car World. Staring right at the sun. That's not fun. About 8:30 left in the qualifying. My question is, where is Lars Gaming at? There he is. He is currently in P2. He's 20 points behind Mr. Stim. We still have quite a bit of racing to do. We have Japan next week, and then the Canadian Grand Prix, followed by the American Grand Prix. Brazil, and then finish up at Abu Dhabi. So we are just hitting the halfway mark after this race. We have 5 races left, so anything could very well happen. It's really close actually in the middle, so you never know who will finish on that top step. Will it be Stid, Lars Gaming, AJ, Ranger, Ash Best even? Who knows? As for the Constructor Championship, it is the Mercedes, but Mannor's catching right up to them. They're 15 points behind. And then the Renaults are 31 points behind. Then the Red Bulls, followed by Ferrari, Toro Rosso. No, excuse me. Toro Rosso, Ferrari, Red Bull, Williams, Haas, McLaren, and the Sahara Force India. There's Houston's teammate Ash Best in the number 88, Manor. He's currently in P9. Through the speed trap, he is 9th quickest. At a blistering 199 miles an hour. LFC for Life, currently in P10 in this airport. And we have a couple cars coming on out. There's Tyler Neo. He's currently in P14. Looking to improve on that. Definitely those cars need to watch out when coming out of the pits. He's on the warmer tires, no need to race, especially on qualifying. I want to end the qualifying session early. There's Tim A15. He's currently in P15. There's onto the podium, your current pole sitter. We just have a little over 5 minutes to go. See if there's any movements. Ooh, Lars Gaming moving up to P3. And then Mr. Stim in P4. You Evolve in P5. Ranger Trevette in P6. Levi in P7. Banana Josh in P8. Ashbest P9. LSC for Life P10. That is your top 10. And it looks like we just have Eller and Sojborg, who have yet to set a time. The two Haas machines have yet to set a time, as we are in under 5 minutes. They must saw that the rain is coming and just decided not to go out there. Again, take a look at, may look all sunshine and sunny, but that is for qualifying. But race, it's going to probably be starting on full wets. They go into intermediates. It looks like it's going to finish that way too. Those of you joining, welcome to Formula I was going to say Formula 8, what the heck, Formula 6 at PSGL, round 8, there we go. On the calendar, we're here at Malaysia, the Malaysian Grand Prix. I'm your host for the night, the Zebra 94. Coming back from a 1 race break. I really wanted to race at Singapore, Singapore last week. So now I'm back in the booth. So normally those 2 straights, they make up for some exciting last lap racing, some last lap passing, but it's going to be raining today, so DRS will be off. Looks like onto the podium, it's just going to pull on out. Like he'll be done. Miss Stim currently back up in P2, improving his time. Let's see by how much. Ooh, a 135, 177, quicker in sector 1. just off by 0.133 seconds. Well, he threw on the soft, so that's why he wanted to get that podium, I'm sure. So there you go. He can do about 2 more laps if he really wants to. He can finish on strong. Nope, he's going to go into the pits, and he's probably going to call it a qualifying session. And there's P3, Mr. Car World himself in the Red Bull. So he's on his flying lap. He's going down the first set of straightaway around that left-hand hairpin. DRS is open. I'm actually right on board with him. This Stim saying that he's going to try to go for one more lap, which I'm sure he'll be able to make it. Let's see if Carwell can improve his time. Track is busy, 10 cars out, and I'm sure to be a little bit more. Actually, as of right now, if you were to go on the track, there's absolutely there's no point, because you're not going to be able to get that final time in. You know, this is one of those tracks that is really deceiving if you think that you should be going a certain amount of speed and then you understeer, or you go too slow and you oversteer. So you really have to be on your game. There really isn't much room for error, especially that final corner. If you're in a tight battle and if you overshoot that final corner, so it can either go over and under you and take that spot away. I commentated for another race, actually at this very track 2 weeks ago. One heck of a finish out in a drag race, come around this final corner right here, this straight shootout to the finish, and it was absolutely amazing. So hopefully we'll get something like that again. Let's see what Carwell gets. Will he improve? No, he won't. So I'm going to jump on out, and I'll wait for the formation lap. There we go. So Stim, I just sent you a message on the stream, but also if you can let me know when the formation lap is started so I can jump on back in, that would be really great. Also, for those who are watching, if you can't really hear my voice, if you need me to turn up my mic real quick, now's the time to do it. I know I kind of sound a little distant right now. Try not to get too much background noise. So I guess Carwell bottled it, according to Stim. Yeah, so the microphone I have on right now is it's earphones with the microphone on it, with a little volume switch for the earbuds. So if I move around, I'm trying to stay as still as possible, because if I move around, I know I'm gonna create like a lot of annoying noise, and I'm trying not to do that. And I can't take the jack in and out because it's gonna make this annoying staticky noise, and I don't want that to annoy you, because I know that would annoy me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Gives reports that corner cutting is on strict. Hi. That was my wife in the background giving me a good luck kiss for my commentating. And I'll transfer that good luck kiss to all of the drivers out there. So what's the word, Stim? Are we going to be restarting? Do some one-shot qualifying since corner cutting is on strict? You're the man with the plan. So here's some life tips, some good information to hold, you know, while you're living on this earth. If you're not as physically active and you start hiking or you go on a hike that day, don't try to race a 3-hour endurance race because you won't make it. I mean, unless you have a really comfortable chair, then you may make it, but oh man, I tried to race a 3-hour race last night at Watkins Glen GP on Project Cars. I made about 2 hours, but after that I couldn't do it anymore. So that was a dang shame. So but it was fun. Sure was fun. Well, it lasted until the pain was causing me to lose focus and lose time. Then it was not fun. Well, I'm trying to join because I'm pretty sure it's been long enough. So let me just make sure. Looks like everyone's still in. We may have missed the saying join session. Anytime now. We very well may have missed the start. Oh nope, we're on the formation lap, and just like that, it is sopping wet here at Malaysia. And did I see that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but am I seeing softs? Not sure what everyone's strategy is for this. It's not gonna stop. Why are bold strategy, Cotton? Let's see if it plays out. But see some people on. I'm at a loss for words. Looks like onto the podium just. Well, he'll be back on in a minute. But there you go. You have Mr. Stim, Car World, who's also on softs. What the heck? Mr. Stim's on full wets. Car World's on softs. You Evolve's on softs. Lars Gaming's on softs. What the heck? Do they know something that I don't know? Levi's on full wets. Then we have LSC for Life is on softs. I am absolutely confused. Alright, getting the formation back online. Onto the podium has has not been able to get his car back, but we may get a restart. Maybe a one-shot qualifying. We'll see, though. This is going to be a barbaric start. This is... wow. Most weird start. Here we go. 5 red lights, and away we go for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Yep, we have cars flying all over the place who are all on softs. Coming in the first corner. This is going to be bad. It's going to be... oh my gosh, hope everyone makes it through. Okay, yep, the car spinning. There goes Levi. Around the first corner. Who is that? I believe that's Tyler Neal. Yep, we have cars spinning all over the place. Lagging. This is just a demolition derby. Oh, man. Well, let's go up to the front. There's just too much stuff going on in the back. Ash Bass has retired, yep. Tyler Neo's doing surprisingly well on softs. LFC has tired, that's 2 already. Carl Wilder's your current leader, missed another session. Okay, so we are getting a restart. Yep, once our qualifying restart. So yes, we will be getting a restart here very shortly. I have a sync running in the background, so if you can, let me know if it's too loud. Well, I can only turn down my mic, so it won't be an issue. Okay, it's a glitch. It's one weird glitch. Well, I apologize. I guess it was a glitch in the game. Really, really weird. But alright, here we go. One shot qualifying. Well, for these guys' sakes, hopefully that it won't be raining because it was sopping wet out there. Good old Formula One having to restart. Here we go. So looks like it's going to be back to super rainy. So unfortunately I won't be able to catch the one-shot qualifying of this. I'm going to have to, actually I'll be able to back out, and we're about halfway through. Should be fine. Should be a-okay. Hopefully everyone remembers to do their setup. Alright, here we go. Actually right on board with our, where is he at? There we go, right on board with Ash Best. He's currently in P2 right now. There he is. Right on board with the current points leader, Mr. Stim. Let's see if he'll be able to get the pole, excuse me. Everyone gonna be on the softs, trying to set that quick time. He's currently still in the lead. And on that long straightaway, I'm going to have to bow out. And join on back in. We follow Mr. Stim. Yep, there he is on that long straight. So, be right back to catch the second formation lap. So we'll wait about, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. All right. Joining on in then. Those of you who are still sticking around, thank you. We're about to get racing very, very shortly. Let's take a look at the new starting order for round 8 of the Malaysian Grand Prix, shall we? Wet, sopping race. There's Mr. Stim. He is your current pole sitter. And right infused with him is Car World. So if you see people on softs, apparently that's a glitch. So everyone should be on full wets. On this one, there we go. Ash Best in P3. Onto the podium in P4. Lars Gaming in P5. You Evolve in P6. Levi in P7. Banana Josh in P8. Ranger Trevette in P9. Deo in P10. LFC for Life starting back in 11th. The Referee Hun in P12. Kalen X in P13. Kyler Neo in P14. Eller Noget in P15. Sojborg in P16. Time in P17. And that is your starting lineup for the Malaysian Grand Prix as they go around the final hairpin turn, and hopefully we can get this show on the road. It is absolutely sopping wet. Expect no sun break. It's going to be a long race. Mr. Stan wants to point out his new helmet. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. Oh, I like. There's his new helmet as we get a nice little side view around the car. Look at that. All right. Here we go. 5 red lights and away we go for the second time and hopefully last time at the Malaysian Grand Prix, PSGL F6 round 8. These full wets are going to be cold, they're going to be slippery, they're going to be hard. So coming to the first turn, everyone's got to be careful. They got to know their braking distance and their car distance. We're focusing on Levi. And oh, the referee Hunt has retired. We got some cars coming around. Whoops. Oh man, virtual safety car is out. And Banana Josh has left the session, so we have a couple people out. The Referee Hun and Banana Josh. And just like that, into the first corner, we have 2 cars out. I don't see any wing damage though in any of these cars. Or Banana Josh has joined back up. And Stim not getting that good restart, or getting that good start. He's back in P13, and he's going to have to make up quite a bit of ground. Really unfortunate. Scrolling back through, there's Tim A in P14, Sojborg in P16, Kalen X in P15, Car World up in P. Your new leader, as we are back to green flag conditions, as virtual safety car has ended. Ash Best in P2, he's trying to hold on to onto the podium. So he's going to go on the inside, coming up to the last corner. They're going to go side by side there. Ooh, they touch. Little bump boat action there, touching the wheels. No damage done. Ashbest going on the inside. They touch again. They got to be careful. Tires are still cold and it is absolutely sopping wet. Ashbest onto the podium, battling it out for position. There's Car World taking off. Ooh, Ashbest has a badly timed dive bomb there, only on lap 2. You gotta pace yourself, guys. I understand you want to get out there in front early, but you gotta pace yourselves. It's wet, it's gonna be hard conditions. LC for Life up in P5. There's Deo in P7. Levi in P6. Ranger Trevette in P8. He slides on around. You Evolve in P9. Banana Josh in P10. Good to see that he's back. Mr. Stim up to P11. He's made a couple positions, but he's got quite a bit of a way to go as we have 28 laps to complete around this Malaysian circuit. Did say in the weather report that the rain was supposed to lighten up, so we may see people go on some inters, but that's not going to be for about 10-15 minutes. Let's go back up to the front here. Right on board with Mr. Sim's teammate Ash Best. Actually, no, excuse me. Let's go back here. Right on board with Levi for a second. See if he can catch up to LFC for Life. This Stim's in the fast lap in the rain at a 153. LFC for Life looks like going a little slow around that first corner. Levi made some ground up. Ooh, losing it. Let's go back up here with Ash Best, battling out with Lars Gaming. He's currently in P2 in points. So Mr. Stim is unable to finish all that well. Lars Gaming will definitely close the gap for sure. Ooh, Lars Gaming goes wide and he's gonna hold on to it. Ooh, so does Ash Best. Ooh, gotta be careful on those rumple strips, especially in this wet weather. Because it very well could, your car very well could take off and not in a good way. Ash Best trying to catch up to Lars Gaming. Yeah, you want to stick to the racing line here. You got that standing water. You can really mess up your car. But it looks like Ash Best has made up some time through that section. Lars Gaming getting a better exit out of that corner. Ooh, Lars Gaming goes wide. Ash Best is trying to close the gap. He's going to coast around that corner and ooh, very low third gear. That was smart on his move. If he would have downshifted to second gear, he would have definitely caused the back tires to spin, I'm sure. So here we go. Can he make the move coming into the last corner? He's going to go inside deep. Oh, he's going to touch. He has to be patient. Not even within 5 laps of the race. He has to be patient. LC for Life back in P5. Deo in P6. Ranger Trevette in P7. Banana Josh in P8. Mr. Stim now up to P9. P10, P9. He's battling out with someone. It's U Evolve. U Evolve is going to let him. Ooh, U Evolve actually try to do a little over and under maneuver. Side by side. Ooh, U Evolve trying to use the momentum there. And the Stim is gone now. Oh, U Evolve's losing it. Oh, he's going to turn around. U Evolve spins it there. He's trying to catch up, but no damage on that Red Bull machine, so that's good as he can continue on racing. Timmy in P12, he's up.
Tyler Neo back in P13. Kalen X in P14. Sozborg in 15th. And Ellernet in 16th position. There's your current leader, Carwold, as he is continuing to dominate. Onto the podium, is trying to catch up. Driving his heart out. After a DNF last week, he's looking to win his second of the season. And Ash Best getting around Lars Gaming now. So Ash Best now on to the podium. Gonna try to chase down. We actually have a battle now for P5. Range Trevette trying to get in the draft. He's gonna get in the inside. LFC for life. Carlos in a fast lap. Range Trevette's gonna dive in hard. Oh, a little contact. Range Trevette gets that position over LFC. So great maneuvering. LFC right on the gearbox of Ranger. Looks like Ranger's continuing to make it stick. Yes, he will. Looks like he's going to take off into the rainy abyss. That is Malaysia, and Mr. Stim's up to P8 now as he just got around Deo, and he's got his eyes set on Banana Josh. I'd say he's about a second and a half quicker than these guys actually. He's gonna be up in the top 5 in a matter of laps. Let's take a look at any race incidents. Fortunate for that. Banana Josh had to do a stop and go for ignoring yellow flags. U-Evolve had to do a stop and go. And that's it. Just a couple warnings. Collisions, exceeding track limits, and corner cutting. Gotta be careful. Gotta take it easy. Especially in these wet conditions. Now we're back with Lars Gaming as he's going to try to chase down Ash Best, but it doesn't look like it. Almost freaked out there for a bit. I thought Ash Best was going to go around, but that's just how the game made the car look as he went around that very, very tight corner. Ash Best is 10 seconds down from the leader. And Ash Best is going into the pits, and so is Lars Gaming. Ranger Chevette's going to stay out. On the podiums into the pits. Carwold is getting out of the pits, so Ranger Trevette is going to be your new leader for the time being. And looks like that everyone going into the pits is on the intermediates, so the rain has definitely lightened up quite a bit enough for intermediates. So lap times will increase. We saw quite a few people who need to go in. There's Deo, he's still on the full wets. Those tires will be heating up. Oh, we have a car going. Who is that? That's Levi? It is Levi. You see it in the background, Levi kind of losing control of his car. Able to save it, so good save on Levi's part and not crashing anyone. Lars Gaming in P7. Ash Best in P8. Tyler Neo in P9. He's still on the full wets. Sozborg in P10. Ooh, Eller going around Banana Josh, but Banana Josh has the faster inters on. See what happens. No need to battle him, Josh. He's going to be going to the pit soon. But Banana Josh gets around him with no problem whatsoever. So good move on Banana Josh. And here comes Mr. Stim. He's actually right on board with him. He's in P13, but that's going to change very, very shortly. As these cars will be going in soon. And Stim's going to try to go around. Yep. Eller's going to let him on go. Let him on by. He's going to try to catch up to Banana Josh, which he has done. Jump up to the front. Carwold is retaking the lead. Ranger Trevette Going into the pits for his inters, along with LFC, Deo, Lars Gaming staying out, of course. Excuse me, so it's Ask Best. Tyler Neo, he's going to stay out for another lap or two. Be smart for him to go. And oh, they touched. Got to be careful. Ranger Trevette holds on. I know how that is. You have a good position right now, but there's no point in battling. You still need to go into the pits. Excuse me, man. I really hope nothing happens. Ranger Trevette's smart. He'll get around him. There you go. Crisis averted, but he's got faster people behind him though, such as Mr. Stem, who's in P8 now. Banana Josh goes wide. Oh my goodness. Banana to his car. Mr. Stem had to kind of breathe up the throttle. Can he make two moves? Here we go. We're right on board with Mr. Stem. Banana Josh goes on the inside of Tyler Neo. Tyler Neo tries to shut the door. Tyler Neo losing 2 positions. But he still has on the slower, wet tires. Ooh, Mr. Stem goes wide. Ooh, he saves it. Kind of gets off the throttle there, plays with it for a bit. Now he's trying to catch up to Banana Josh. Car rolled set the fast time of 150.874, 3 seconds faster than the previous fastest lap on the full wet, which won the car roll with a 153. Can the Stem make the move? Banana Josh actually going into the pits. Interesting move. Right on board with him. Let's see what he gets, unless we got to do a stop and go penalty or a drive-through. And yep, that would definitely be the case. Very unfortunate. Tyler Neo into the pits, and he's getting on a fresh pair of inters, and he is back on out. So here we go, battle for P12, not for points, but for pride. It's Timmy and Levi, they're battling out. Ooh, it's close. Bumper to bumper. So back up towards the front. There's your current leader now, car rolled. Far along is he? 6 seconds ahead of onto the podium. So car roll definitely setting this magnificent pace. Excuse me. Setting this magnificent pace. 6 seconds ahead of P2. There's Lars Gaming in P3. Ash Best trying to catch up. But Lars Gaming just that much quicker. Ranger Trevette in P5. Car World setting 150.560. Mr. Stem in P6. LFC in P7. Deo in P8. Zoo Evolve in P9 and Kalen X in P10. And that is your top 10 for points. We're starting on lap 9 now. Looks like on the podium made about a couple tenths up. Well, if he sticks at that pace, he can eventually catch him. And Mars Gaming has, excuse me, Mars Gaming has pulled about another half a second in front of Ash Best. So he's trying to catch up. Ranger Trevette in P5 far back. Is Mr. Stem about 3 seconds. Going around, see if there's any battles going on. Cycling on through the field here. Ooh, U Evolve goes off. It goes way off. Still going off. Kalen X, Banana Josh, he's trying to catch on up. Board is Timmy, Eller, Levi, and Tyler. And Carwell's actually about ready to approach some lap traffic here. Let's take a look at any time penalties. So you evolve with a 3-second time penalty, LSC for life with a 3-second time penalty. And that's it. There are a couple corners where you can get for corner cutting, and there's quite a bit of corners where you can get for exceeding the track limits, where you just want to get as much speed as possible, try to bring your momentum around. And sometimes it's hard to keep it in line, especially in this wet weather. And onto the podium is actually caught up quite a bit. Excuse me. So let's see if he's made up any more time. 4.92 seconds from Car World. Let's see where he's now from. On the podium, setting the fastest time, 1:52.82, and he made up a couple tenths of a second. The game just completely glitched. He's glitching all over the place. So the game's glitching right now. The game's lagging and glitching. It's a mixture. There you go, now it's back. Ooh, Ash Best getting around. No, Lars Gaming's in front. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Ash Best still trying to catch up to Lars Gaming. So, plenty of time. We're just about to hit the halfway mark. There's Ash Best trying to go outside, trying to get as much speed, get that little extra advantage. Right on board with Ash Best. The rain has definitely lightened up. Looks like Lars Gaming is faster in that section there. Ooh. Yeah, he went too hard, had a downshift just to gain control. Doesn't look like he won't be able to catch up to him anytime soon. Onto the podium. Oh, someone goes hard on the wall there. It's Tyler Neo. Luckily he's all right. Looks like no wing damage. And he's just having a tough time. It is indeed tough. So onto the podium now, a little over 4 seconds behind. He's made up quite a bit of time now. And right now is just onto the podium, staying consistent. Weird engine noises. Awesome. Gotta love them. The Car World seeing that banana Renault in the back. Can he get it? We'll see in the upcoming laps. Cars Gaming still holding off Ash Best. Neo just stopping for the faster cars. Ranger Trevette is now caught up out of nowhere. Where did he come from? Pretty soon, might have Mr. Stin up here soon. Yeah, about 2 seconds behind Ranger Trevette. On board with the man in the Toro Rosso. Ash Best goes a little wide. Here we go, onto the podium with another fast lap. So, you know, must have caught up. There he goes. Ranger on the inside of Ash. Ooh, Ash Best giving a little friendly bump. And Ranger Trevette is off to the races. Ash Best in his draft, though. Can he catch up? Coming in the first corner. Ooh, it's going to be close on the inside. Oh, both go around. And Mr. Stim's going to jump up 2 positions. He's now up in P4 due to that. In all honesty, bad move. I would have not have done that. I would have just backed off. Because he just hurt himself again. Ash Best now in P6, far behind from what he was racing for. Mr. Stim now in P4. Mars Gaming needs to watch out though, because he's got 2 fast guys closing in on him. Onto the podium now within a second. Here we go, battle for first place. Right on board onto the podium. Car World still trying to hold on to his lead. He's been leading ever since the beginning of the race. Story of the day though is Mr. Stim. He got spun out in the first corner and he's up in P4 now. Gotta be patient. So here we go. We are on halfway point. Section of the race I would call lap to the leader. Halfway through the race, we take a lap to the leader, but this is a battle. You very well can get multiple laps or multiple leader switches. Driver, wow, leader changes. I don't know. Leader changes with these two. You smell like it. So you smell like it. On the podium, still trying to catch up to him. The Car World getting a little bit, just getting that better exit off those corners. There we go, cockpit view. And that's not him over revving his engine, that's just the game glitching out. On the podium trying to catch up. Can he do it though? I don't think he... Ooh, on the podium getting a great run on the inside, trying to come on out. We're going to this main stretch on the podium into the draft of Car World. What's he going to do? Onto the podium, he's going to try to go on the outside, try to do it over and under. Side by side. Oh, Car World goes... Nice block. And that is your lap with the leader. He's on the podium still about less than half a second behind. trying to catch him. Maybe with this battle, can Mars Gaming make some time? Doesn't look like it. Malaysian still holding off Ranger there in P4. Ranger trying to make one heck of a run. Ooh, doing a little slipping and sliding. So we'll be right back with these two. This is the big battle right here, all for the lead. So we just hit the halfway mark, 14 laps to go in this Malaysian Grand Prix. One of the podium lost 0.2 of a second. Let's go back to Mr. Stim and Ranger. Battle for P4. Ooh, make that a three-way battle for P3, 4, and 5. Right on board with Mr. Stim, who is the sandwich in all of this. Lars Gaming can... One bad move, Lars Gaming can lose 2 spots here. Stim looking. Looks like Miss Stim may pass him, or maybe not. If so, Ranger Chevette may follow him in the line, whichever line Stim's going to take. We have a car around, that's Tyler Neo. Unfortunate for him. He's having a tough time this race. But he's sticking it out. Looking on the rear wing of... Ooh! Wow, that was close. Ranger Chevette trying to go on the outside. Ooh, he's going to get a nice deep run on corner 1 there. Can't make it stick. Take a look at the incidents from the race director. See if there's any more 3-second penalties. Banana Josh, Tyler Neo, Levi, Timmy. Car World has a 3. Ooh. Car World and Mr. Stim have a 3-second penalty. That's going to be a big one for Car World. Because onto the podium is right on his back. Onto the podium he's got a couple of exceeding track limits. So... Oh, he's got about 2. So I think he's only limited about 1 more, I believe. Mr. Stim overtakes P3. Ranger Chevette goes wide. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. Looking at the instant reports, and Lars Gaming has dropped back 2 positions. Ranger Chevette jumped up 1, and so did Mr. Stim. And Mr. Stim has a 3-second penalty, so he could very well get bumped down off of the podium. Onto the podium has overtaken the lead of Car World. Wonder what happened there. Car World going into the pits. And we have a new leader onto the podium. And Tyler Neo has unfortunately retired from the session. Probably just couldn't take it anymore. And I don't blame him. If I was struggling that much, I'd call it quits. So Miss Stim up to P2 now. Right behind him is Ranger Chevette. Looks like Lars Gaming. Is he in the pit? No, he's still on out. So Car World, he's on a fresh pair of intermediates. Looking to improve on those lap times, I'm sure. As Ash Best back in P6. I know this young kid smells blood, but we won't be able to catch him. Unfortunately, there's You Evolve in P7, Banana Josh in P8, so's Borg in P9, Deo in P10, I'm hoping that's a glitch. Oh yeah, that's a glitch. Game putting hard tires on Deo's car. That totally makes sense. There's Timmy in P11, Levi in P12, LFC for Life in P13, Kalen X in P14, and Eller in P15. So he lets Lars Gaming go around him. And there's your current leader onto the podium. He's about to lead his third lap. Can he win twice? Let's see here. So we just have 11 laps to go. Mr. Stim. Ooh, Mr. Stim get passed by Ranger. Go around the final corner. Oh, nope, Mr. Stim is going into the pits. Just letting Ranger pass him. So here we go. People are going to be doing some pit stops here. Swapping on out. Onto the podium. He's due for a pit stop in about a lap or two. Along with Ranger, Lars Gaming as well. And Ash Best coming in. Hopefully, ooh, this is going to be scary. Should be fine. Yep, they're going to be in and out. Kyle Neal has left the session. Ash Best approaching his pit window now. Here's U Evolve in P6 now, but he's due for a pit stop. Everyone is actually, so everyone's kind of making the rounds. Dale letting Levi go around. So none of the leaders getting any more time penalties there. And onto the podium, going right on into the pits. Will Ranger Chevette do the same thing? 20 seconds behind. Oh, excuse me, I'll do a quick stretch. But I'm sure that Ranger Chevette will be going into the pits this time around. No, he's not. He's going to actually try to take the spot, maybe. It's actually going to be a race off pit road. Lars Gamer has gone into the pits. Onto the podium is going to be rejoining in second. And looks like there's no more rain. Looks like it's a dry track, so yeah, so it looks like people putting on hards. Gonna make it last. Or maybe, I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, because it looks like that there's no more rain. There's still a little bit of water coming off the tires. So car world went on inters. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. I really don't. And that's really making me mad. I'm assuming not. No. I'm assuming not. So Lars on the mediums. Mr. Stim, he's in P5. He's also on the mediums. Ash Best is on the hards. Banana Josh throwing on the mediums. Banana Josh coming right behind U Evolve there in P8. So Car World may have messed up. Actually, very well did mess up. And yet there's Breakup Blue Skies, and he's gonna have to go into the pits. Those enters aren't going to be able to last 10 laps, and if so, he's going to be running extremely slow. Unless if he knew something that we don't. Along with Ranger, he won't be able to last very much longer on those enters as well. Just delaying the inevitable. But we have 9 laps to go around the Malaysian Grand Prix. Thanks for tuning in and watching us. This is PSGL Formula 6 division. Round 8 next week we'll be at Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka Circuit. So that's going to be a rousing of a time. Another very technical course, a very fun course. Can't really see how people do there. On the podium is still 6 seconds behind Ranger, who's on the hards. Car World on still enters. That's a huge gap. Car World and 9 seconds behind. Lars Gaming will now 25 seconds behind the leader. And Mr. Stim, 40 seconds. As it stands right now, he is yet to cross. So coming up right about now. Still 40 seconds from the leader. Interesting. So, yet teammate. And Ranger is in. Uh-oh, Ranger's got a left rear puncture. Pushing those inters too hard on a dry track. Oh, man. And here comes Lars Gaming. Oh, wow. Car World is going into the pits. Lars Gaming is going to take over P2 now. Here comes Mr. Stim. He's on that manhunt. He's going to try to get in that podium. Lars Gaming setting the fastest time with a 1:45.610. We just have 8 laps to go. Onto the podium is your new leader. Mr. Stim with a 1:43.677. Car World just getting out. He's in P3, still on the podium. But remember, he's got a 3-second time penalty. Lars Gaming now 24 seconds behind the leader, who's onto the podium. And onto the podium, might as well just coast this on home. Lars Gaming on the faster, softer compounds than the hards. He's on the mediums. Banana Josh with a fast lap for 1:43.041. So these tire temperatures are getting up there. Expect these times to go up to about the 1:42s. We just have 8 laps to go. Can Lars Gaming catch onto the podium? Can Car World catch Lars Gaming? About 10 seconds behind. Levi with a 1:42.609. Mr. Stim is about, about 3 seconds onto the podium with a 1:40 now. I said 1:42, sorry, I meant 1:39s. 1:39s, 1:38s, maybe even a 1:37, we'll see. And Mr. Stim is pushing it after a bad start. Car World could have been up in first, battling for first. Just in with the 1:39.084. Car World still about 3 seconds ahead of him. Car World 8 seconds behind Lars Gaming, and Lars Gaming 25 seconds behind onto the podium. Can he hold on to it? 7 laps to go. Only time will tell. There's Ellard, a couple laps down. Kalen X. There's Timmy. Ueval was running strong up there, so unfortunately he's back in 12th position. LFC, ooh, he's going to let Ueval. Really? Oh, they touch. Oh, LFC keeps it on. That was close. Dale in P10. In front of him is Levi. So this could be another battle. Onto the podium for 1:38. Ueval with a 1:38.263. Soderborg's up to P8. Banana Josh up to P7. Ranger Trevette, after suffering that left front puncture, is down to P6. Very well could have been in the podium, but just pushed it. Harwold running a 1:37. Ash Best in P5 as we go back on up. Mr. Stim, 37 seconds. Harwold, 33 seconds. Looks like Harwold made up some time on Mr. Stim. There's Lars Gaming, who's currently P2 in points. If he finishes here, that's definitely going to close the gap. And the current gap right now is 20 points. Lars Gaming, I believe he finished second. He'll be awarded 14 points or 12 points. I believe it's 12 points for second place here in F6. A little bit different point system here. But you can very well do it. That closes about by 8 points or so. No, not that much. Like 4 or 5 points. Still closing in. We still have 6 races left here in the season. Looks like onto the podium and just pulling away from Lars. I don't think it's going to be happening, but we have 5 laps to go at the Malaysian Grand Prix. Ooh, Carwell 5 seconds behind Lars Gaming. He's pushing. There's Stim now 5 seconds behind. Best about quite a bit of ways. Looks like about a full straightaway of ways. There's Ranger Trevette. He's trying to get back in the top 5. There's Banana Josh in P7. He let Ranger Trevette go on by him. So is Borg in P8. Levi in P9. Deo in P10. Not really much battles going on in the closing laps of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Just kind of cycling on through to see if anything major happens. Be a good time to actually take a look at the incident reports. See if there's any more. Ash Best with 3-second warning. Banana Josh with another 3-second warning. Timmy, Mr. Stim with another 3-second warning, along with Car World. So Car World and Mr. Stim both have 6 seconds. Oh, and Mr. Stim goes off. He's going into the pits. He knows he has a 6-second penalty. He may just put on softs and just try to close in the deal. So Car World with a 6-second penalty. Probably won't be able to catch a Lars Gaming. On the podium has a 3-second penalty. Yes, he does. Lars Gaming has no penalties at all. So good on him. Looks like Mr. Sim is just wanting to set the fastest lap now. Ash Best is in P4. Stim coming out on the softs with 4 laps to go in P5 right behind Ranger Trevette, but won't be able to catch him. Actually, very well could if he stays up close. Remember, Stim's got a 6-second time penalty. It's not looking like it. These guys try to push too hard into the corners and they get caught for it. Car World's 3 seconds behind Lars Gaming. There he is in the back. Actually, now DRS very well excuse me, could be activated. Lars Gaming, 28 seconds. I believe he made up a couple tenths. It's not going to matter at this point. 3 laps to go. Looks like Carwell's going to be finishing well onto the podium. He's 20 plus seconds ahead of Ash Best. And Mistin is hauling. He is going. He actually could catch up to his teammate Ash Best within these last 3 laps. So look for Mistin to set a fast lap time. Range Chevette in P6. Banana Josh in P7. He's got a couple time penalties. So is Borg P8. Levi P9. And Deo in P10. On the podium in the DRS as he's behind 1 second behind the car. So we have 2 laps to go. Lars Gaming is just too far behind. Last time we saw him. And ooh, Eller has unfortunately retired from the session. How unfortunate. Mars Gaming. No DRS. 2 laps to go. And Carr will catch up to him though. Actually, it won't matter. Add 6 seconds onto that, 9 seconds behind. Here we go, take a look at this beautiful overhead camera shot. See what Miss Stim gets. Miss Stim getting a 137.046, and we just have 2 laps to go. Let's jump on in front with our leader, Car World. He's making his way past some lap traffic. In the DRS still. And here we go, white flag. Last lap onto the podium after an unfortunate wreck last week at Singapore. He is coming back with a huge vengeance, and he gets his revenge. He's going, unless there's something terribly happens. He's got this in the bag. By 29 seconds in the bag. Car World though, even though he's got a 6-second time penalty, he could at least get the satisfaction of passing Lars Gaming. So if I was Lars Gaming, I wouldn't even bother battling. If he wants to pass you, let him go. Just as long as you finish 6 seconds behind him, then you're good to go. Look at those two in just a bit onto the podium. Racing onto the top step of the podium today. Great strategy on his part. Carwell would have been up here challenging for first place with them actually if he didn't go in for inters just for 3 laps. Ranger could have been up here too, man. That is a dang shame. That is a dang shame for sure. Come around the last corner. And Ranger Trevette, onto the podium, is going to win at the Malaysian Grand Prix. 2nd win of the season. Let's go back to Lars Gaming. Oh, they touch. It's going to be a drag race. Thankfully, Lars Gaming has this 2nd place in the bag. The Car World is actually on the DRS. He's going to get the DRS coming around. And it won't matter. So Lars Game is going to take P2. Car World onto the podium with P3. Ash Best in P4. Just in 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds with the time penalty is. So men are finishing 4 and 5. So there you go, Ranger Strevette. He's going to finish in P6. Banana Josh in P7. Welcome to PSGL. There's Sojborg in P8 as he is the last car to come across the line. He's the last one on the lead lap. He made it. And there you have it. So the board comes across the finish line. There's your final standings. Car World in P3, Ash Best in P4, Large Gaming P2 onto the podium. First place, Ranger Strevette actually jumped up to 5th. Wow, he was within 6 seconds. That bumps him down to 6th. Wow. Unbelievable there. But there you go. There's your final standings. There's your race results. So congratulations to the three people on the podium, onto the podium, Lars Gaming and Car World. Let me get those guys in right now. Let me get them on in there. Car World, Lars Gaming, and onto the podium. So here we are, the man with the great plan apparently coming out of nowhere. Unfortunate DNF last week, but coming back here at Malaysia, guns a-blazing in that beautiful banana Renault car, man. It is on to the podium, your second win of the season. How does it feel, man, to be on the top step once again?
Wow. I did not expect that after the one-shot quali. Yeah, the cars ahead of me just had problems, and I took advantage of that.
Simple as that. Yeah, definitely. If you run consistent, clean laps and you're fast, you know exactly what strategy you're running. That can very well get you the win. Congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week at Japan. Moving on down. Who's Car World in here? Yes, he is. Let's talk to P3 Car World, man. Congratulations on the podium. It's a dang shame that you had that 6-second time penalty though, or else you would have gotten second place. But congratulations. How was your race?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Had exchanges with Connor at a few corners, desperate not to crash, because that would have really screwed him up. But yeah, the puncture just kind of really messed it up. I felt like I had the pace to win. I felt like I kind of deserved to win. But yeah, you know, shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, that stuff does happen, but that's all a part of racing. And with those mistakes, you will definitely improve better as a driver. And we will see you next week at the Japanese Grand Prix. Does Lars Gaming have a microphone on him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Lars Gaming on second place. And congratulations to all the drivers who finished and just for participating. And from all of us at PSGL Formula 6, I am the Zebra 94. And we will see you next week. Japanese Grand Prix, same time, same place. Good. Good night and have a wonderful day.